it says summertime, like some delicious food right off the grill.
If you're looking to spruce up your recipes this summer, we have some ideas for you. Melissa Stevens joins us now live from Legends of Notre Dame with some ideas in creating the perfect rib.
What is running in the background? I'm listening. What's happening?
Oh, yeah. We have to know, if you're grilling, right? Ribs can be a little tricky. It's one of those things that maybe some people don't exactly know how to create the perfect ribs. That's why we're here right now at Legends, and I'm joined now by Chef Josh Marin. So you've got a slab of ribs here on the counter. Tell me about it. What are the first things you need to do when you're creating ribs?
Sure. So the first and one of the most important steps is to make sure that you've removed the membrane on the back side of the ribs. So I've already done it on these, but a lot of times if you look, there'll be like a thin membrane that you can just peel right off. And that won't cook away during it doesn't matter how long you smoke your ribs, like it just literally won't cook down, and it'll kind of be chewy if you don't take care of it initially. Okay. But the first thing that we do actually here at Legends, and this might be a little off-putting to some, but I promise you're not going to taste the mustard. But we slather it on both sides with a generous amount of mustard, and that's going to help the rub stick to the ribs, and also the acid in the mustard will help break down some of the connective tissue inside of the ribs and just help them be nice and tender.
Interesting. Okay, so then you have a bucket here of this looks and smells amazing. This is the rub you guys make here in-house. So walk me through the process of that then.
Sure. So it's a very brown sugar heavy rub, but it's got, several other spices. I think you guys are going to post the recipe.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
But yeah, you definitely want to go very heavy on the rub. Do you want to?
Do I? Yeah. Two hands or
Go
one?
ahead, yeah.
All right. We're gonna dig in right here, and then you're just.
Yep.
Is there like a secret
nice
technique
and
to
even
this?
coating. No, you just want to kind of pile. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
You want to make sure you get it on there, very liberal amount on both sides.
More sides. Yeah, you can tell you feel like the brown sugar.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Once
That's
you get
amazing.
a nice even coating all over the ribs on both sides.
Okay, and then what after that?
Then we're going to transfer it over to this smoking rack.
Okay.
I've got a basket of hickory wood chips here. We've set our smoker to 230 degrees. And it's going to take about 3.5 hours. But you put the wood chips in, get those ready to go.
And you mentioned that's the key because you can overcook ribs, right?
Absolutely, yeah. You want to be careful, you don't want too high of a temperature, you don't want too long of a cook time either, so you got to find that balance.
There's a balance. I love it. Very simple though. At the end of the day?
Yeah, absolutely.
Easy, but the membrane, that's something I think a lot of people need to know about. If you haven't heard of that before, that's really interesting. You got to remove that.
For sure.
There you go.
We also spritz the ribs every hour or so with a mixture of apple juice and apple cider vinegar. It kind of helps keep them from drying out.
There you go. All right. That sounds amazing. It smells so good in here, you guys. Oh my goodness. So yes, we will be posting the recipe after the show on our website if you want to make them. But also, if you're like, I don't want to make them, just come to Legends. You can try them
Seriously.
here, right?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned the spritz, so make sure that gets on the recipe list as well, because that's going to be important.
I have been making my ribs all wrong. Membrane still on, under seasoning, that's for sure.
Starting with the mustard.
I don't have a smoker. Okay, Legends, I'm coming for you. I'm not even cooking. That's it. Melissa, thank you so much.